What's up, guys? It's iPod Touch for Life 165 here, and in this video, I'm here to talk to you about the new event that took place today, September 1st, 2010, and this is mainly an iPod press conference, or not a press conference, more like a keynote, and Apple has one of these each year around September or October, and it's usually to discuss his other line of products besides the iPhone, the iPods. So there's a number of great things that happened today. If I keep looking over this side, it's because I'm looking at my computer to tell you guys what. Number one, he started talking about 4.1. As a lot of you might know, 4.1 has been in beta for a while. And number one, it's going to add GameCenter. Now, GameCenter was something that was promised early on, since June. But when the actual final release came out, they took it out for some reason, probably to fix some stuff. And they have fixed the proximity sensor. Of course, that's for the bars on your iPhone and iPad for the 3G. And that's pretty much it. There's also 4.2 for the iPad, which will probably be similar to 4.1 for the iPhone and iPod Touch. And there's something called wireless printing and Airplay. I'm not sure if that's only for a computer or for the iPad and iPod Touch and iPhone as well. But Airplay is when you can stream music to your speakers wirelessly, and wireless printing, obviously, is what you guys know. And 4.2 will be free. Steve Jobs has already mentioned that. Now comes the greatest part of this keynote to me, the iPods. Number one, the smallest iPod, the iPod Shuffle, has been given a revamped look. It is going to be one that has buttons on it, as well as voiceover. It already had voiceover, but now it has buttons. By the way, you guys should be seeing streaming pictures somewhere down there, or maybe over my face. And also a new iPod Nano. I believe it is running iOS firmware, so that's really great, guys. It is a touchscreen as well, so it's running the same operating system, or at least a modified version of that, that's used on the iPod Touch, iPhone, and iPad. So one more device added to the iOS family. I might be getting that if it's worth it. And like Sarek said, if iOS is running on this device, only soon can Cydia be running on this device. So that's definitely something to look forward to. And of course, the biggest thing of all, the new 4th gen iPod Touch. Now I'm going to read this off to you and then I'll discuss it after. The new iPod Touch will have Retina Display, front-facing camera, a rear camera with HD video recording with an Apple A4 chip, 3-axis gyro, an iOS 4.1 with GameCenter, FaceTime support, and it'll be available next order. First of all, Retina Display. For those of you that are into the iPhone 4, you know it's like 4 times the resolution, and then it's like twice the pixel size. That makes text so much more clear. It's crisper. I've compared it to my iPod Touch and my dad's iPhone. It is incredible. Front-facing camera and rear-facing camera with HD video. This is the same thing as the iPhone 4. Retina Display, front-facing camera, FaceTime, like I said after that. These are all things that are basically the iPhone 4. So you know what I said? The look is pretty much the same, but I've always said that since there was such a big difference between the iPhone 3GS and iPhone 4, there's going to be a huge difference between the previous iPod Touch and this iPod Touch. And you know what? That was correct. So I'm not exactly sure if I'll be getting this new iPod Touch since I'm going to be getting the iPhone 4, but my brother might, so that's something added to the family, of course. 4.1 with GameCenter. Apple A4 chip, that's like a better processor for games and stuff. I knew that would be coming because the iPod Touch was primarily targeted as a game device, so it was a matter of time before that came out. New gyro, that's like the accelerometer, that's a better version, I guess. And yeah, guys, so think about that. This iPod Touch is going to be so epic. I mean, it's going to be incredible. The only thing is, I'm worried about Apple's sales. I mean, people only got the iPhone 4 for a lot of those features. People don't buy the iPhone 4 for the phone function, I'll tell you that, with all the issues and the stuff that happens with it. Definitely people don't buy the iPhone 4 for the phone. They can go get an LG Xenon and you'd have better quality. However, since the iPhone 4 has so many amazing features other than the phone, that's why people buy it. So I'm thinking if the iPod Touch has basically every single feature, the incredible features that the iPhone 4 has, I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know if enough people have already bought it. They don't really care how many more they get. But then again, that doesn't sound like Apple. But you know, Apple always manages to make money, so you know what? People still might buy the iPhone 4 and the iPod Touch. Smaller news, we have iTunes 10. iTunes 10 has a new logo. It actually looks really cool. Some new aesthetic updates. That's the way it looks. A new feature called Ping, which is social networking for music. And iTunes 10 is available right now for download, so you can go to apple.com/iTunes and download it. New Apple TV. This is 1/4 of the size of the current one, and then it has power, HDMI, and Ethernet ports, and ships with a new remote in a box. I don't think there was a remote before. Now there's a remote. Or actually, I really don't know, so don't penalize me if I don't know anything about the Apple TV. Never used one. Key features for the new Apple TV is movies, TV shows, and movies, all in HD, and there's all rentals, and no storage management, and streaming without syncing, photo slideshows, and it's silent, cool, and tiny. Alright guys, so this Apple TV does look pretty cool. I really have never looked with too much interest in this, but that's a pretty good summary of what happened today. This has been a very anticipated event, and you know what? I think it satisfied a lot of viewers, because everyone was hoping for cameras last year on the iPod Touch, and you know what? The iPod Nano now having touchscreen and running iOS, the iPod Shuffle becoming more usable. You know what? This might be a really good thing for Apple for the iPod franchise, because I think the iPods haven't been doing that well, especially the Nano and Shuffle and the Classic. I haven't even heard the last time there was an update to the Classic. I think they're done with that. But, sorry, it's my phone. Let me reject that call. Anyways, really great update, guys. iPod Touch is looking awesome. Pretty same look, but just great new features. Anyways, guys, if this helped you out and you enjoyed hearing about all this new stuff, make sure to favorite this video and comment down below and all that good stuff. Give me a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. And thank you guys for watching so much, and I hope you're as excited about this as I am. Leave a comment down below if you're going to get any of this, what your thoughts on any of this are, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.